Hi, I'm Mary Tybin. I'm from the suburbs of Chicago, and next year I will be going to UC Berkeley, and I'll be studying business at the Haas School of Business. Before Cohort, I just felt like there was a lot on my plate, and I didn't know what to prioritize in what order. One of the main things that made me sign up for Cohort was, of course, the price. Compared to a lot of the other college application mentorship programs, it ended up being a lot cheaper, and my parents obviously loved that. It also made everything dialed down and a lot easier. A lot of the other college application processes try and make everything more complicated, I think. They use all these big fancy words and make everything as extreme as possible. And this was very dialed back and simple. I think the two main things that Cohort really helped me with was accountability and then editing essays. I have never been the biggest fan of creative and narrative writing, so I think having someone to kind of guide me through that, get me into the swing of how do you write narratively, how do you put emotion into it, and definitely I think my writing developed better as I went through the college process. I got figured out my essays near the end needed less editing than my essays near the beginning. And then the other thing that was really helpful was accountability, keeping me accountable for having deadlines and making sure I was moving through things at a good pace. The assignment tracker from Cohort gave me 3 to 4 tasks a week, and it helped me prioritize the order I should be on. And it also made me feel more calm that I was at the right place in preparing for college by having my Common App done at some point, and then having a deadline for these supplementals due, turning in these essays, and that sort of thing. I was able to finish essays by set deadlines and also have workshops where I would just write for an hour and a half, 2 hours with my camera off, and just having the accountability of other people working with me helped a lot. I think Cohort definitely has shaped a little bit of the way I think about my career. I talked to Aaron and Hunter a lot about specifically their careers going into similar fields. Hunter talked to a lot specifically because he ended up in consulting for a few years. And I would say at the beginning of this year, I was kind of considering consulting as an interest. I think talking through his experience in the consulting field was helpful in terms of everything he said sounded like something I would like as a possible career, and that kind of made me end up gearing a little bit more towards the consulting field other than just plain business, and kind of helped me specialize a little bit of what I want to do in college. So I would definitely recommend Cohort to somebody else. Once word got out that I got into Berkeley, I had a bunch of juniors reach out to me actually, and a lot of them asked me just tips and random stuff. And one specific junior, you might see her next year actually, she asked me who I went to for essays, and I told her you guys, and I definitely recommended it. I said it was great. I think my essays turned out way better because I came here. So I definitely recommended you guys to her.